Hi, everybody. I'm Kathleen Byram, and I'm the author of Conversations with Donkey, A Bipolar Journey. I'm also known as Donkey. Today is November 11th. It's 10:50 p.m., 2025. What I'd like to talk about tonight is love. First of all, I want to talk about that I love you, friend. And that's the truth. How can I do that? Well, I mention in my book that one of the ways I do that is that when I started going to the website I Can Has Cheeseburger, which is a lolcat website, memes. When I started going there, we turned it into a loving paradise while we were there. It has changed since then and gone back to its snarky self. But while we were there, we made it into a wonderful place of love and like a playground. And we spoke in what we called lol speak. It was silly talk. And there's something about lol speak that can be very healing. You can say things in lol speak that don't sound the same when you say them seriously. You can say, "Why, that's an outrage." And the use of the word dat, D-A-T, instead of that, it brings a certain, what is the word, je ne sais quoi, a certain something that I don't know how to explain. Maybe I need to think of a better example for an explanation, but I can't think right now. So, back to love. I want to talk about love and the fact that I love you, friend. Oh yes, I wanted to say that when I was going there to ICHC and I was learning to love people more than I had before, and I would see someone and want to be judgmental about their looks. And then I would catch myself and say, what if that was a cheese friend? I see a picture of a laughing, happy family, and it's an ad, and I look at it with criticism. There's no reason for me to be doing that. It's just the way my brain was wired and trained to be. And I'm trying to undo it. Or was trying. I have pretty much undid it. So what I'm trying to say is, I would say, think about the smiles on their faces and how joyful they look. Now, what if they looked that way because they were meeting you? What if they adored you? What if they loved you? And when I look at them and I see the joy in their faces, it does something to me when I imagine how it would be if they were reacting that way to me. How joyous and wonderful. So I started doing that. I started saying, what if it was a cheese friend? Or later, when we moved from there to Facebook, what if it was a Facebook friend? And now I'm on LinkedIn. Kathleen Byram. Well, it seems that I wanted to talk to you about the Velveteen Rabbit, about love. The Velveteen Rabbit is an excellent childhood story, and I highly recommend it. Highly recommend the Velveteen Rabbit story. And it was about, in case you don't know, a little boy who got a splendid, bunchy velveteen rabbit for Christmas, maybe. And he loved that rabbit. And that rabbit went through great times. Went through some hard times, too, but mostly great. And it was loved by the boy. The boy got sick. And this story was written back before they had the kinds of things we have now to deal with sickness. And so, when he got well, they ended up burning the bed sheets and the things that he had had contact with. And one of those things was the Velveteen Rabbit. And the Velveteen Rabbit found himself out in the trash. That's where I start to bond with that rabbit. I have felt myself being thrown in the trash before. Metaphorically, of course. Fortunately, I was always too big to be picked up and tossed so adroitly. The Velveteen Rabbit then had a wonderful thing happen. And he became real. You made me real. You loved me from a lowly donkey into a donkey. Love did that. The love of cheese friends, the love of Facebook friends, the love of all kinds of friends. It made me into a real donkey. And I thank you for that, friends. But back to the rabbit. That was a very painful, poignant story to me as a child, and it stuck with me as an adult. We all need to be loved, and some of us don't feel loved. If you don't feel loved, friend, you can contact me because I love you and I will love you. Now, I need to say that I am asexual and celibate and have a partner. My love is love. It's not lust. It's not anything else but pure love, like agape or philos. God love. The pure kind that's for everyone. So I want to say that and make that clear so that no one thinks that I'm trying to do or be something that I'm not or misrepresent myself in any way. I will accept you, friend, and love you, and I do. Somebody said one time, I believe that everyone loves me. They just don't know it yet. And that gave me such a feeling of happiness. And I thought, I like that. I'm going to keep that in my head. Not something I want to go around telling people all the time. But it helps to think positively. I think, oh, it's been almost 12 minutes now, and I think I better let you go. I like to keep these short if possible. The shorter the better, probably. And I'm quite a yapper. I will yap and yap and yap if given the chance. So I hope somebody is enjoying this. So please, if this has brought anything to mind that you want to share or say, please drop me a comment down below. I always love the comments and I will respond pretty quickly. And also, please like and subscribe if you would. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.